good evening. Welcome, Happy New Year, Happy New Decade, et cetera, et cetera. So just a couple things about tonight's show. This all kind of started by me going, all right, I want to do something like this, and I really want to sing with these people. Like exactly, these were the first people I asked, and they all said yes. Julian was the first person I asked, so this is exactly what I had in mind. There's one other very important person who is not here tonight by the name of Theresa Smith-Levin, who directed, produced, put together the program, and then after she signed on and agreed to do all that, something came up for the weekend, so she's out of town. But a couple things about that, especially things that she did. So you will see a little blurb on the back that she wrote about tonight. Also, elaborating on that, tonight won't flow like your average cabaret in that we're not going to talk between every song. It's also not going to flow like your average concert where we just kind of get up and sing pretty music that has nothing to do with each other. Teresa's the one that put all of these in their specific order, and I think they actually tell a story on their own. Chances are, there's no one in this room that's probably going to know every song we do. Some of these are really obscure, and you, at best, if you really know your theater, you'll probably know like 2/3 of them. But I would ask if you do to try and forget what you know about that song in that show. Because, again, it tells a complete story if you watch the whole thing. You have to kind of ignore, different accents on songs and ages and things like that. But the feeling and the storytelling really makes a concise story. So in that, thankfully, you don't have to hear me talk again after this. This will be... So, because... Thank you, kid. So, yes, and she's not in here, but if she does wander in, a great big thank you to Kristen Schroeder for also volunteering her time to take tickets and hand out programs tonight. Great help. And a great big thank you to everyone associated with the Timucua House. This is a gorgeous space, looks, sounds great, and we're so honored to be able to sing here tonight. So that said, we're going to go ahead and get started.
A new world calls across the ocean. A new world calls across the sky. A new world whispers in the shadows. Time to fly, time to fly.
It's about one moment, the moment before it all becomes clear. And in that one moment, you start to believe there's nothing to fear. It's about 1 second, and just when you're on the verge of success, the sky starts to change, and the wind starts to blow, and oh, you're suddenly a stranger. There's no explaining where you stand, and you didn't know that you sometimes have to go round an unexpected bend, and the road will end in a new world.
A new world calls for me to follow. A new world waits for my reply. A new world holds me to a promise, standing by. It's about one moment that moment you think you know where you stand. In that one moment, the things that you're sure of slip from your hand, and you got 1 second to try to be clear, to try to stand tall, but nothing's the same, and the wind starts to blow, and you're suddenly a stranger, and standing in a different land, and you thought you knew, but you didn't have a clue that the surface sometimes cracks to reveal the tracks of a new world.
You have a house in the hills.
You got a job on the coast.
You find a lover you're sure you believe in.
You got a pool in the bay.
You get the part of your life.
Then the earthquake hits,
And the bank closes in.
And you realize you didn't know anything.
nobody told you the best way to steer when the wind starts to blow.
Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I've watched them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they've shown me. All my life I've memorized these faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I've wondered how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them. And out there, living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever. Out there where they all live unaware. What I'd give, what I dare, just to live one day out there. Among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I were in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the Seine. ordinary men who freely walk about there just one day, and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't resent, won't despair, old and bent, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out there.
I always had the hope that on the day I go to heaven, Heavenly Father will shake my hand and say, "You've done an awesome job, Kevin. Now it's our time to go out
My best
and set
friend.
the world's people free. And we can do it together, you and me, just mostly me. You and me, but mostly me, are gonna change the world forever. 'Cause I can do most anything,
And I can stand next to you and watch.
every hero needs a sidekick, every captain needs a mate,
Aye, aye!
every dinner needs a side dish.
On a slightly smaller plate. And now we're seeing eye to eye. It's so great we can agree that Heavenly Father has chosen you and me, just mostly me. Something incredible, I'll do something incredible. I'm gonna be the Mormon who changed all of mankind. That's my best friend.
There's something I've foreseen. Now that I'm 19, I'll do something incredible that blows God's freaking mind.
And as long as we stick together, and I stay out of your way,
Out of my
we
way.
can change the world forever and make tomorrow a better day.
Mostly men.
So quit singing about it and do it. How ready and psyched are we? Life is about to change for you, and life is about to change for me, and life is about to change for you and me.
But me mostly. And there's no limit to what we can do, me and you. But mostly me.
The UPS, the job is pretty good, I guess. I sort the packages midnight to dawn. Around here you can bet there's no better job to get. It's steady work you can rely upon. But I can almost feel the ocean breeze when I read a label labeled overseas. And sometimes I get down on my knees and pray, Jesus, slip me in this package and ship me far away from teeth to fix and one more bill to pay. And I'm gone, so far away, gone, like yesterday, gone, so fast, so far gone, like a shooting star, gone, like My mama, she still works today. Her 401k's blown away. When she needs cash, she finds something to pawn. She'll probably never get the chance to see Paris, Texas, or Paris, France, or anything beyond her own front lawn. And that ain't living, that's just hanging on. I'm gone.
I always had this dream since I was 13 to be a stuntman on a screen.
What?
Yeah, I bet I do pretty good. At least I think I could if I could get to Hollywood.
See the people that I've
helps to be
seen
compact.
there in People magazine.
I know that for a fact.
Dancing with celebrities
And maybe you
till
could
dawn.
act.
For real, you really think I could?
Girl as bright as you.
Might as well while I
No
look
telling
good.
what you'll
Heavy
do.
sold a case to carry on.
And don't forget, I'll be there too.
'Cause I can almost feel the ocean breeze.
Can't you feel the ocean
when I read a label labeled overseas?
I'll jump from buildings, swing from trees.
Sometimes I get down on my knees and pray. If I win, then I'll drive you. If you win, drive me okay. Somewhere far away from here, that's where we'll finally be. Somebody that no one here can see. I know there's a life out there for me. We're gone, so far away, gone like yesterday, gone so fast, so far gone, like a shooting star once it streaks across the summer sky. Fireworks on the 5th of July, a dandelion you blew a wish upon. Put the pedal to the metal,
Break off that rear view mirror.
and everyone will know that we are here when we're gone, when we're gone, when we're gone.
She's sparkling clean, this newborn ship, but one old thing is clear. The orders they propose above, we execute down here. We'll watch from here as up above, they'll catch a whiff of glory. This wonder ship may be brand new, but it's the same old story. Stoke the fire in the hold as the men draw back. Feed the heat in the hold as the men draw back. And the dust and the coal and the air is black. A trickle of sweat runs down your back. And what are the boys from the Midlands doing here? Coal it takes to make the steam that runs the machines that run the world, that sends the men below the ground to mine the coal each day. From Leicestershire and Nottingham, us lads who work down in the pit knew if you got above the ground you'd save your soul. Some way, get out of the pit and westward I knew I could and there my new life was begun. And the screws are turning at 71. It became my dream to go out to sea. Further out from the mines you couldn't be. But born to the cold, there's no place for you elsewhere. You trade a life of dank and gloom to shovel in the boiler room, and now you're 7 decks below a lady's dainty feet. And nothing has changed, there's nothing a miner can do. The pit and your mates turned into the hold and the crew. And the screws are turning at 72. Faster and faster we watch as we gain ever more. 73 and too soon reach a 74. For a record speed I believe we strive. For the maiden trip that's too hard to drive. If you push it faster than 75, that is the truth, I swear.
I love Sydney and Marlowe, and often I borrow their words to express how I feel. I love poems of mystery, fantasy, history. Oh, what seductive appeal. At night, alone in my bedroom, satisfying my need. The candlelight fire ignites my desire to read. Every time I pair a perfect rhyme, I get all tingly. Because I know that to find a perfect rhyme is not an easy thing. I love the places that words let me go. I love the way that your words move me so. No words have touched me the way that yours do. Really doing something to me, Mr. Poetry Man. Oh, excuse me, I never get to discuss poems in this way.
It's okay. I didn't know poetry could affect someone the same way it affects me.
Me neither.
It's the end all, the be all. Oh, you ought to see all the books that I have on my shelf.
Me too. I find pleasure perusing those writings and musing so often. I pleasure myself. Wait. That didn't sound right.
No, I know what you mean. When I'm deep in the throes of impassionate prose, I could scream.
You scream?
Yeah.
That's all right. Ah! Oh, I love a lyrical alliteration.
Who doesn't love alliteration?
Like, whoa, when the phrases come together like a consummation.
It's sweet elation. I love the places that words let me go. I love the way that your words move me so. I love that you feel the same way I do. And I love, you know that I love, you know that I love. Me too.
Let me be your wing. another world of wondrous things. We'll see the universe and dance on Saturn's rings. Fly with me, and I will be your wings. Anything that you desire, anything at all. Every day I'll take you higher, and I'll never let you fall. Let me be your wings. Get ready for another world of wondrous things. We'll see the universe and dance on Saturn's rings. Heaven isn't too far. Heaven is where you are. Stay with me and let me be your wings.
Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Blithe and becoming, and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go to you if there only were doors. Agony, all the torture they teach. What's as intriguing
Or half so fatiguing
as what's out of reach?
Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome and heir to a throne?
You are everything maidens could wish for.
Then why no?
Do I know?
The girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her agony, misery. Whoa, though it's different for each.
Always 10 steps behind,
Always 10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach.
agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
Here in this night my life begins. Here in this ship my life sails on. Tonight the dream I fought for wins. And I'm with you until the dawn.
I went to sea when I was 10. I'd sail the world for months or more. I would be leagues away, but then I dream of you back on the shore. Now that you'll always be in sight, my life begins here on this night. Take my hand, we'll make a vow. We'll be one together now. Far from home, yet home we share. Land and sea. I want to speak my heart out loud.
We have to hide the things we feel.
That I will love you till I die.
How can we hide what's now so real?
We can't say it to the crowd.
We'll just declare it to the sky, in front of every star in sight. We start our lives here on this night. Hand in hand, we'll keep our vow. We'll be one forever now. Far from home, yet home we share. Land and sea and heart and air. You and I, we're Ireland on this night. The sky grows dark,
Our love grows bright, and I am yours here on this night. And now we're going to take about a 15-minute intermission. See you back.
They're the perfect loving family, so adoring, and I love them every day of every week. So my son's a little shit, my husband's boring, and my daughter, though a genius, is a freak. Still I help them love each other, father, mother, sister, brother, cheek to cheek.
So it's times like these I wonder how I take it, and if other families live the way we do, if they love each other or if they just fake it, and if other daughters feel like I feel too. 'Cause some days I think I'm dying, but I'm really only trying to get through.
For just another day, for another stolen hour, where the world will feel my power and obey. For just another day, feeling like I'll live forever.
Feeling like this feeling never goes away. For just another day.
When it's up to you to hold your house together, a house you built with patience and with care, but you're grappling with that gray and rainy weather, and you're living on a latte and a prayer. Can you keep the cup from tipping? Can you keep your grip from slipping in despair? For just another day in the hustle and the hurry, you want to wipe your worry clean away. For just another day,
We'll keep the plates all spinning with a smile so white and winning all the way.
'cause what doesn't kill me doesn't kill me, so fill me up for just another
It
day.
hurts when I breathe.
It only hurts when I try.
It hurts when I hurt. It hurts when I move. It only hurts when I say
It's just another day.
a busy, busy day. I will hold it all
And you wish that you
together.
were running far
I will
away. It's just another day.
I will pray to
Wish you could be going, but you stay. You stay
for my family's sake.
Oh, you know
I'll
it's
take
now
what
or
I
never.
can take,
And
and you know I'm not just awake. Every day is just another and another and another. I will hold it all together. We're the perfect loving family. If they say we're not, then screw 'em. We're the perfect loving family. I will keep the plates all spinning, and the world, it just keeps spinning. It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this basis, this space and these faces have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She is imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for that girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt but who learns how to tough it up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, getting stronger each day till it kindly reminds her to fight just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone. She used to be mine. She used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
If this is what my family has to be, then I don't need one watching over me. A family doesn't make you sleep outside. A family doesn't laugh and say you lied. Remember what a home is. Think of how your life should be. But you're stuck in the middle of a moment. Can't crawl out of where you are. Only steps away, the world's okay, but you can't see that far. There in the middle of a moment, you're halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back, you're moving through. You'll have to make the best of what you've got. You'll have to see the best of what you've got. Find the answers hiding in between. See a door that no one's ever seen. Something's there, you feel it. Look around, it's all brand new. Still you're stuck in the middle of a moment. No clear path, no shining star. Only steps away, the world's okay, but you can't see that far. There in the middle of a moment, you're halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back, keep moving through. 'Cause there is magic. Now you know you made magic, made it grow. How wonderful, marvelous in the middle of a moment, in the middle of a moment, in the middle of a moment, you're on your way.
First time I heard your voice, moonlight burst into the room, and I saw your eyes, and I saw your smile, and the world opened wide, and the world was inside of me. And I catch my breath, and I laugh and blush, and I hear guitars. You are so good for me. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Your childlike eyes and your distant smile. I'll never be this happy again. You and I, and no one else. We've done this all before. We were angels once, don't you remember? Joy and life inside our souls, and nobody knows, just you and me. It's our secret. This winter sky, how can anyone sleep? There's never been such a night before. I feel like pulling my arms around my knees and squeezing tight as possible and flying away like this. Your childlike eyes and your distant smile. I'll never be this happy again. You and I, you and I, you and I. And no one else. Maybe he'll come today. Maybe he's here already, and he's sitting in the drawing room, and I simply forgot. holding you close against my skin. I'm pulling you inside me. Suddenly there's a world I never knew. Kissing you now, the waves begin and evermore divide me. Before and after you with a touch that once erased the lines and walls around me. How do you know exactly what to do? Feeling your fingers on my waist, I know my fate has found me. Before and after you, found and lost, torn in half. Before and after you.
For the first time in my life, I am not outside the moment. With a camera between me and the world I think I know. For the first time in my life, I am somehow part of something. You surround me, you connect me, and I think I can't let go. For the first time in my life, you have opened up a channel, and there is nothing to contain us. We are joined and we are free. For the first time in my life, I am risking something precious. I am asking you, Francesca, come with me. I can't tell you I know what the future will be. Who knows anything? I just look at those eyes. You've got so much to see. Let me show you there's crowds and camels and hillsides to climb. All I know is in all of the time, from man's first breath to God's last warning, you and I are just 1 second spinning by in 1 split second. You and I have just 1 second and 1,000,000 miles to go. I don't need to be rich, I don't need something new.
I don't want to go back to a world without
All
this.
I need, all I've needed my whole life is you.
If I left this behind,
Please just look at me. You were born with a wanderer's soul. This is how you begin to be whole. The stars keep burning, worlds keep turning, and you and I are just 1 second spinning by in just 1 second. You and I have just 1 second and 1,000,000 miles to go.
Found and lost, torn in half. Before and after you.
Come with me.
Open heart, open door. Before and after you.
Come with me.
How do I go do I pack a bag, close the door, turn the key, walk away? Look at where I am and who I am and tell me, is there something I don't know? How do I go? How can I go with you?
I can't tell you I know what the answer will be. It's impossible, but this is bigger than what you can see. This is destiny. We are tied, we are locked, we are bound. This will not be reversed or unwound. Whatever fate the stars are weaving, we're not breaking. I'm not leaving, and you and I are just 1 second spinning by in just 1 second. You and I in just 1 second.
And a million miles to go.
All my life I have been falling.
I have been
All
falling.
my life I have been falling into you, and I have just 1 second and a million miles to go.
Come with me.
I sit and watch the rain and see my tears run down the window pane.
I sit and watch the sky, and I can hear it breathe a sigh.
I think of him,
How we were,
and when I think of him,
then I remember in his eyes I can see where my heart longs to be.
in his eyes I see a gentle glow, and that's where I'll be safe, I know.
Safe in his arms, close to his heart,
But I don't know quite where to start.
by looking in his eyes, will I see beyond tomorrow?
By looking in his eyes, will I see beyond the sorrow that I feel?
Will his eyes reveal to me promises or lies?
But he can't conceal from me the love in his eyes.
I know their every look. His
They're like an open book. His
and with just a
eyes,
look,
the look that
hypnotize me. If I'm wise, I
giving for. Now I realize everything worth living for is there in his eyes. Love is worth for giving for. Now I realize everything worth living for is there in his eyes.
I've never been a man who lived an office life. I've never been a man behind a desk. I've always been a man who said that staying still is playing dead, the kind who's looking forward to the challenges ahead. People say that's irresponsible. People tell me stay at home. But I'm not made for things like mowing lawns or apron strings. I'm my best when not at rest. So I fight the dragons and I storm the castles and I win a battle or two. Then comes the day it's time, I'm packing up and I am bringing all my stories home to you. All I can see is miles ahead with miles to go. All I can feel is wind and sun and sky. Stop for a coffee, make a friend, and pray the day will never end. 'Cause there's one more adventure waiting round another bend, where I fight the dragons and I storm the castles and I win a battle or two. But then a feeling comes like 50,000 drums all bang and bring my stories home to you. And I wonder as I wander on the road from door to door, exactly what you think of where I've been. Do you know I joined the circus, met a mermaid, fought a war? Do you know I think of you through thick and thin? Because even though I'm making deals and bringing people joy, I'm usually only thinking of my boy. Out there on the road I pray you'll come to me one day and say, let's fight the dragons and then storm the castles till we win what needs to be won. So when I'm old and tired, you'll do the job required. You'll be there telling stories to your son. So we'll fight the dragons and then storm the castles, and I do the best that I can, 'cause everybody knows that's how the story goes, to turn each boy into a bigger man. So I'll fight the dragons till you can. Standing here all at once, all the words run dry.
Something's changed, can't explain, and I can't deny.
Turning in circles and blurring Sometimes the unspoken is calling us tonight. I won't lie, I'm a little bit frightened of my imagination. Swear I'll try, but I'm feeling enlightened. You're my inspiration. We can fly if we want to. I promise you, faith will give you wings. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Every word and every sentence doesn't seem to make a difference. Nothing can explain just what you mean to me.
Every shape and all the colors, all the love from all the lovers never could express just what you mean to me.
Every instinct, every feeling, breathless, all my senses reeling. All of them say just what you mean to me.
Turning in circles and blurring the lines.
I won't lie, I'm a little bit frightened. My imagination, swear I'll try, but I'm feeling enlightened. You're my inspiration. We can fly if we want to. I promise you, faith will give you wings. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Every star that's ever fallen knows the way to where we're going. Now I really know just what you mean to me.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, and fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars, say you were made to be mine? Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be yours tonight.
You think it's easy. You think I don't want to run to you, but there are mountains, and there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. We cannot rewrite the stars. How can you say you'll be mine? Everything you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me. When everyone tells us what we were meant to be, how can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world could be ours tonight.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you.
Is it impossible?
It's not impossible.
It is impossible.
Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart, 'cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Why don't we rewrite the stars, changing the world to be ours tonight?
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word, from across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh, someone will come running. Someone will come running to take you home, to take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You
see that all is new, all is new.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not. You are not alone.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground,
You will be fine.
so when the sun comes streaming in,
You'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be
when the dark comes crashing
found.
through,
You will be found.
when you need someone to carry you,
You will be found. You will be found.
You will be found. Thank you so much to everybody for coming tonight and supporting this. Thank you to all four of you up here for agreeing to do it and doing such a marvelous job with it. And everyone have a wonderful night and a happy new year. Yes, we do.